Hi you guys, Dash here at Bloom Where You're Planted. Today I wanted to talk to you about chicken coops. Kind of unexpectedly, I've inherited some chickens. I inherited part of another flock from a friend because they keep flying over her fence and the dogs keep getting them. And she's out of town a lot, so she's not really able to fix that situation right now. So for the time being, I've inherited her flock. So that means a lot more chickens. That means I have 18 birds here now. So I did have an even dozen. But so I'm thinking that there's not really room in the coop for them. Now, how much room do you need for your chickens in your coop? Well, that all depends. My chickens are only in the coop at nighttime for protection. They're locked up for protection. And then during the day, they have a whole big chicken yard to run it. So it would make a huge difference, of course, if your chickens are in the coop with an attached run all the time, all day, then you would need a lot more room for them. Probably 4 square feet per chicken. Whereas if they're for nighttime protection, you basically need 1 square foot per chicken because they're just resting on the roosting bars, and then I come and let them out first thing in the morning. Let me show you the chicken coop I have right now, and so I can get it before and after, give you some idea before, so that when I have the new coop built, we'll be able to look back and see what I did have. Hey girlfriend. Are you anxious for a photo bomb? I know. You want all the attention, I get it. Alright, so this is the coop I have now. And it has one entrance here. I'll show you from the inside. Nesting box there, and there, and there. Ooh, we have eggs. Whoop, whoop. So here it is. There's the inside with natural perching bars for them to perch on. And these panels, these wooden panels, just lift off. They're here for winter time. Just to have it be a little bit warmer, and then the summertime they come off for ventilation. And there is also a door down here, so I can get in from either end. So I want to also show you that this coop is on top of a 4x8 raised bed. The idea when I built this coop was that it would be able to go on my 4x8 raised beds, and the chickens would be able to work that bed over, and then I would be able to, move it to the next bed and, plant, till it kind of, turn the earth and plant in that bed. So they would be able to work on my garden for me. But that really hasn't worked out because I can't garden my backyard because I have too much shade. So I'm in the front yard. And as I tried to protect this from the elements, and I tried to make the roof more weatherproof, then it got heavier and heavier. So I definitely couldn't carry it around. I'd have to turn it outside to get it through my gate into my front yard garden and put them on the beds there. And most of the time it would be too hot for the chickens to stay in there working the beds. There'd only be a very short time in the winter, probably in the early spring, where they would really be able to do that. So it didn't really work out. My plan didn't really work out to use it for on top of my raised beds. But I thought it was a good idea, and I thought if you did have your chicken yard in your backyard, and then you had your garden in your backyard close by, I did put handles on it, and you could easily lift it and put it on your beds and let some chickens be in there all the time working the bed. The other thing also that I had trouble with is if I have a few chickens in the bed working it, then where do the other chickens sleep at night? You know, because this coop would be on my garden bed. I can't fit all of them in there to stay in there all day and work the garden soil. So if I have a new coop, I might keep this one and I might take it to my front yard and permanently, so I can move it from bed to bed and stick a few chickens in it, you know, only probably in the winter or, you know, the cool times. Definitely not during the summer, they would roast. But anyway, so that is kind of this coop, and I want to share with you that the garden girl, long time ago, 10 years ago I think, she built the whole thing on video. So that was great because I'm not a builder, and so she did it step by step right there on video, and so that's exactly what I did. I re-roofed it. I just added a roof to it because the other one wasn't adequate. It was just a tarp style roof. But yeah, so if you don't have a coop and you are not a building person and you want to go there, I will link it up in the description if you want to put together a 4x8 raised bed movable coop. That is definitely was very easy to do. If I can do it, you can do it. So I just wanted to show you the coop I had, and then as I get building, you'll get to see the coop that I designed with my good friend that I'm gonna have in the future. I'm excited. So since I'm gonna build a new coop right there where my old one was, I need to move this one and get it settled in a location here so that I have room to work on my coop. And my girls is so cute. They're always so curious whenever I move anything around. Let's see how many eggs we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's a dozen egg day, folks. Yay! Careful there. Those precious treasures. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Ah! Oh!
Gosh, that is nasty. Okay, it's gonna drip on me. Don't walk into the camera. Where are we moving it?
Just right here.
Like this?
Just right here. Over a little bit this way.
Towards mom.
Perfect.
Oh, sorry. I almost got attacked out of that doo-doo water. God, that was close. I'm not stepping in that. Ah! I'm gonna step directly into it.
I got it. Where's John's foot? Okay. You okay, Johnny? Awesome.
Doo-doo hands.
Bye guys, thanks a bunch.
Bye. Yep.
So you might be wondering how I'm attaching these panels. You can see that. I just put a screw on either end of the top, and then I just take the screws and I just push them through the hardwire cloth on the coop. And that way in Dallas, Texas, it's very important to have ventilation in the summertime. But we do have cold winters, so we want to protect from the north wind, at least block the north wind. So that serves its purpose. I can take as many of these off in the summertime as I want to for ventilation. Look at all this compost for my garden. Thanks, girls. What do you think? Are you ready for a new coop, huh? Yeah? Maybe? All right. Wish you could help me build it.